I matched with a woman named Rachel on Bumble, sometime last spring and even now. I'm not sure if that name ever belonged to a real person. Her profile was normal, almost comforting. No filters, no dramatic poses. Just a brunette who worked in marketing, liked hiking, and seemed genuinely grounded. We talked for days, nothing rushed. Nothing strange, it felt refreshing. Like finally meeting someone real in a sea of forced conversations. After a week, we agreed to meet for dinner on a quiet Wednesday night. She chose a slightly upscale restaurant in a comper town. When I arrived, I texted her that I parked. No reply, 10 minutes passed. Then 20, I stood near the entrance pretending not to care. Checking my phone while the hostess watched me with polite concern. She told me no one named Rachel had checked in. 30 minutes in, embarrassment crept up my spine. I was about to leave when a man walked straight up to me. He was mid-40s, heavy-set. Wearing a black hoodie, he asked if I was Jake. That alone felt wrong. I told him yes. And he calmly explained he was Rachel's brother. He said she was sick but still wanted to meet me, and she asked him to bring me to their place nearby. The story fell off immediately. I asked why Rachel hadn't told me herself. He said her phone died. He wasn't aggressive, just unsettlingly calm. I said I'd rather walk. He insisted driving would be safer because of icy sidewalks. When I asked for the address, he said it would be easier if I came with him. That's when my gut screamed. I said I'd rather reschedule and move toward the exit. He stepped in front of me just enough to block my path. He said Rachel would be disappointed. I told him I'd text her later. He stared at me, then stepped aside and said, "Have a good night." It didn't sound friendly. It sounded like a warning. I left quickly and locked my car. The moment I got inside, as I pulled away, I saw him standing outside the restaurant. Watching me drive off, I convinced myself. It was just an awkward misunderstanding. That illusion shattered later that night. When Rachel messaged me on Bumble, asking why I didn't come, I told her what happened. She replied instantly and said she didn't have a brother. My stomach dropped before I could respond. She stopped replying altogether. Around 1 a.m., notifications started flooding my phone. Someone was trying to log into my email, then my bank app, then my Instagram. I changed every password and enabled every security feature I could think of. The next morning, Rachel's Bumble profile was gone. Deleted around noon. I received a text from an unknown number. "You should have come with me." I blocked it, but the messages kept coming from different numbers, short threatening sentences. One message used my full legal name. That night, someone knocked on my apartment door twice. Harder the second time. I looked through the peephole. No one was there. I heard heavy footsteps walking away. The next day, I called the restaurant. The hostess told me a man in a hoodie had been pacing outside for nearly an hour. Before I arrived, he only came in when I showed up. The police couldn't trace the numbers. No crime, they said. A week later, I found a folded paper under the dumpster handle behind my building. Inside was a printed photo of me, standing inside the restaurant, taken from outside the window. On the back, one word was written, EBU. After that, everything stopped. Or maybe it just went quiet. I deleted dating apps, changed my number, and trusted my instincts more than ever. Months later, I tried dating apps again. This time, Hinge a match with a girl named Rebecca. Her profile looked real, videos, photos. Friends we planned a date at a local arcade bar. She went silent for days, then texted 30 minutes before the date, saying she was on her way. When I arrived, the bar was nearly empty, which was strange for a Friday night. She texted saying she had car trouble and parked behind a bar. Behind the bar was nothing but dumpsters and woods. I called her straight to voicemail. She texted again asking me to come help. Every alarm in my head went off. I told her I was leaving as I drove off. 2 men in ski masks ran toward my car. I floored it later. I noticed a dent in my trunk, like something heavy had been thrown. Police couldn't help much. No leads, no suspects. Another story followed, this time from a woman. She met a man online named Michael. Charming voice, constant calls. Never showed his face, always pushed for explicit photos. Always avoided meeting eventually. He confessed he was a catfish. Fake name, fake photos. When she tried to end it, he guilt-tripped her, begged, and spiraled a year later. He messaged her again, this time with a photo of her house. He showed up with a knife. Police arrested him just in time. She survived shaken but alive. The final story came from a man catfished by a fake Instagram profile. Named Jenna, she LA'd him to a bar, then vanished. The stranger sitting next to him confessed he was Jenna and grabbed his wrist that night. The same man showed up outside his bedroom window, saying his name over and over. "A note was left behind, I'll be watching you." He moved days later. The common thread in all these stories wasn't dating apps, it was instinct. Every survivor listened to it just in time. I'm convinced that night with Rachel wasn't a coincidence. Someone built her profile to lure someone away, that someone was supposed to be me. I didn't disappear because I trusted my gut.